Hello, everyone. Happy Monday to you. So, I am here to see Unsung Hero at my favorite place. And so, as usual, if it's not crowded here, I'll get back and give you guys my reaction. But I'm going to go ahead and head into the movies now and let you know. So, I thought I should get back on and let you guys know while I'm here. It's, a little windy out here, believe it or not, but it is a nice day overall, and I'm standing right in the sun so I can warm up. But this movie, Unsung Hero, um, was about the Small Bones, is their last name, and it's a true story, and it's a family of what, seven? Wait a minute, did I get that right? Well, it's seven kids, two adults, so that's what, a family of nine. So really, really inspirational. Really loved it. um it just showed you some of the background for the family, some of their challenges, some of the challenges we actually have, I've had as a single mom. And, you know, just wondering how you're going to be able to do everything. Sometimes you have challenges with paying your rent, paying your bills. The kids need certain things. I never had the challenges of food, but in the movie, the kids were like they were hungry or whatever. But, needless to say, it does show you some of the challenges, and some of the people that you can't rely on in life, because the dad was like a music producer or what have you. And a lot of people that were saying, oh, just, come here. So they leave Australia, just to give you a little background, and actually, you know, um, go to the United States. And they're thinking they're going to be able to take care of their family. And then the artist that he was going to produce is like, we went with a bit better deal after he has his whole family just move. So those are some of the things that happen in Hollywood. Some of those things happen in real life. You know what I mean? You don't even have to be in Hollywood and you deal with certain things. So I was wondering though, with what I had read on the movie itself, Unsung Hero, why did they come up with that, right? And it's going to make sense to you. I'm not going to tell you why, right? Because you got to see this movie. This movie is awesome. And I so needed to see this movie today. And it's those times where I let God guide me, if that makes sense. I let Him guide me. Because just this morning, I was just like saying to myself, like, man, I feel so overwhelmed today. I feel like one of those days of drowning and dealing with stupidity from people, and just in general, I was just not in the greatest mood this morning. um and a lot of times I'm able to like talk to myself and basically, I know this is not a funny thing to say with so much, you know people that are taking their lives, and I don't mean it that way, so please forgive me. But I say this often, like talking myself off the ledge. You know what I mean? But I mean in a joking way. I don't mean it literally, because I never think about taking my own life. Like, just real talk. I never think about that. Because honestly, I have too many people relying on me. But I say that to say a lot of times we're going to have challenges. We're going to have some things that's going to kick us in the butt, and are going to just make us to the point where we're like, I can't take anymore. Like, I've been hit, I've been battered, I've been bruised. Like, Lord, I can't take no more. And I was feeling a little of that. today. You know what I mean? And if you look at some of my other videos, I've been having some challenges, right? With my mom and just everything, right? And I keep pressing on because I've seen God work some miracles in my life, right? And after I left work today, I said, I'm going to come and see this movie. Because this movie just came out, I want to say last week. And here in my neighborhood, in my area, the movie will only be here at Cinemark for, I think, until Wednesday. And I'm like, why is it all the positive movies and the ones that give you so much inspiration just to keep moving on with your life, and are God based, are the movies that don't get the recognition, that we need just to get us through these tough times in the world today. But I said I was going to make it a point to come today and to see the movie, because when I saw the trailer for this movie on one of the other movies that I seen at the movie theater. And from when I seen it, I was like, man, I gotta see that. I just felt the inspiration and when you've been a person that has encountered struggle, you know what it looks like. And I've encountered struggle in my life. You know what I mean? I would never say to you guys, I haven't struggled. I have struggled from an early age. And sometimes I'm like, man. But let me just say this. God knew I needed to come see this movie, and he kept putting it on my heart, and I listened. You gotta listen to God when God is talking to you, because that is his way of guiding you and also keeping you strong to get through those hard things. And I could totally appreciate God in my life. I see him work daily in my life, and he looks out for his daughter. Let me tell you, he looks out for me. And he has placed people in my life, because a lot of times I don't get a lot of assistance from family. I've never really got encouragement from family, if that makes any sense to anybody out there in YouTube land. But he has put people in my life, whether it be like the companies I used to work for before I became an entrepreneur. Those people would just tell me, like, they will build up in me and tell me, like, you were just amazing. You got this. You could do this. I believe in you. And it was always like people that were outsiders, you know what I mean? Not in my family, or friends that were always upbuilding me. And I had two friends that died, that had cancer, Monique and Carol. And they always poured into me as my friends. Now I have a friend, and her name is Inger, and she pours into me. It's not a whole lot of people that I call friends, right? Associates for sure. But friends, we need to go through some things for us to be friends. You know what I mean? You have to see me at my weakest point. You got to see me at my good points. I got to see the same thing from you. And how we're going to maneuver through those things before I call you a friend. And so, I guess the moral of the story, God, he got me. God had them in the movie. And you could just see how God is working and using other people, just like he's used other people in my life. Okay? So if you've had that experience, this is the movie for you. Because you're going to gain some more insight, and you're going to gain some encouragement, and you're going to gain some more faith. Okay? So that is my review. Loved it. If I was rating it on 5 stars, I would give it 5 stars. Okay? If it's a rating system of 4 stars, I'm going to give it 4 stars. I loved it. I would totally see it again once it's on one of those different apps. And I'm glad that I came to see it today because it puts some things in perspective for me and just to keep pressing on. So many things that I'm longing for. I'm longing for a new car right now. I have surgery coming up. I'm thinking about that. I want that to be well. My mom has dementia that actually turned into Alzheimer's, and I don't know how much more time she has. But one insight that I got yesterday was she told me, she touched me on my arm, and then she touched me on my shoulder with her other arm, and she told me, I appreciate you. I appreciate everything that you do for me. I just wanted you to know that. And I've never gotten that from my mom. So to get that, I say my blessings for that. And I believe that's just what I needed. And God knew I needed to hear that. And so from this day forward, I'm going to be counting my blessings and appreciating them all in the same breath. You know what I mean? Because God knows what we need. So when He talks to you, even if it's by using someone else, listen to Him, you guys. So, my Speak Your Truthers, that's what I got to say today. I hope you will enjoy this video, and until next time, bye bye, everyone. Hello, everyone. Happy Monday to you. So, I am here to see Unsung Hero at my favorite place.